I'm standing outside of the courthouse right now where we are following developments of David Valenzuela being accused of being a pedophile for calling kids cute too much. Find out more after the break.
Hey boys, what's the deal with Hamilton's Bank of the U.S.?
I don't know.
Alexa, what's happening with the Bank of the U.S.?
The first Bank of the United States was a national bank chartered for a term of 20 years by the United States Congress on February 25, 1791. Establishment of the first Bank of the United States was part of a three-part expansion of federal, fiscal, and monetary power, along with the federal mint and taxes championed by Alexander Hamilton, first Secretary of Treasury. Hamilton believed the national bank was necessary to stabilize and improve the nation's credit.
Alexa, who supports the Bank of the U.S.?
Secretary of State Thomas Jefferson and James Madison led the opposition, and most of the Southern members of Congress opposed the bank as well.
Alexa, play Despacito. Dos.
Hi,
I'm Dr. Valenzuela from Safety School Harvard. And are you suffering from too low taxes and too much whiskey? Well, I'm here to help you. We're implementing a new way to pay off the war debt, and it involves you farmers. We call it the whiskey tax. This new drug will be used to pay our great military, though this new drug will contain some side effects, including hostile thoughts towards your great country, and increased violence, rebellious acts, smuggling, and death. So really, if you take U.S. debts and whiskey and put them together, you get the whiskey tax. Pay your tax at your local collector today.
This is apush 7 News with a special news report out of South Carolina where Jim joins us live. Jim, how are you?
Thanks, Phil. I'm great. This is a special news report on Hamilton's financial plan. Over my shoulder here, Farmer Joe is whacking his bush. We're going to go talk to him. Excuse me, Farmer Joe.
Hey, come on, Farmer!
Farmer Joe, no. Okay, we'll be right back with Farmer Joe.
It looks like we're having some technical difficulties down in South Carolina. My producers are saying we will be right back. Please stand by.
Sorry for the inconvenience. We're back with Farmer Joe. We were able to calm him down, and he's ready to answer some questions. So, yes, Farmer Joe, how do you feel about Hamilton's financial plan?
Who?
Alexander Hamilton.
Who that?
Secretary of Treasury.
Oh, the guy in New York who's handling my money?
Yeah.
Ooh, that guy, he is stupid. You wanna know why he's stupid? Because he only cares about the rich. Nothing about the stuff. The backbone of this country was based off farmers. More importantly, the bushwhackers. Or whacking bushes. And you see, we're focused on whacking bushes. And Hamilton is not focused on the bushwhackers, he's focused on the rich.
How do you feel about those bonds that the government gave you for your debts?
Oh, don't get me on this bond. I sold my bond for 15 cents to some rich white folk so I could get some money to put some food on my table. All I do is bushwhack. I killed in the war. I killed 25 people in the war. I hurt my little good off. All I can do is whack bushes. And now they're selling back like 120 apiece and making bank. I can't stand the amount of bushwhackers making more money than me.
Joe got agitated again, so we're gonna go talk to him. Farmer Joe,
Yes, sir.
are you calm down?
I think I am. I'm ready to finish up
Okay.
this interview.
One more question for you,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Hamilton, supposedly the only reason he wanted the bonds in the first place was to make the rich richer and help investors and make the poor poorer.
Finally, some truth out of you. I swear to God, y'all are lying all the time. Yes, Hamilton is here to make the rich richer. He does not care about the backbone of this country. He is taking money away from us. We tried to sell those bonds right away to make money, and he wouldn't give us the money. All he'd give us was 15 cents. And now, Hamilton says, we'll give you the money, but it's too late because all the bushwhackers sold the bonds. And now, he's made all these rich people who bought the bushwhackers bonds for 15 cents are selling for $1.20. That's like $1.20.
Okay, thank you, Farmer Joe. All right, that's all we have time for. Thank you, Farmer Joe, and thank you. We are with apush 7 News, and thank you, and see you next time.
You heard it here first. apush 7 News, special report out of South Carolina with Jim and the Bushwhackers. More to come at 11.
Oh no, I'm in debt.
United States Treasury, move out of the way. Hi, I'm Felix from the United States Treasury, and the government would like to assume your debt. So glad you asked. Hamilton wants wealthy Americans just like you and you to support his financial plan. Let's make our country attractive to foreign investors again.
What about opposition?
James Madison and Thomas Jefferson created a compromise in exchange for Southern votes. Hamilton promised to support locating the national capital between Virginia and Maryland. We've seen a debt or two, so we'll assume a debt or two.
Hello folks, today we are covering the Dallas vs. Houston game, even though we have no idea where that is. But first, I've been instructed to tell you about Hamilton's Tariff Act. This act is meant to raise revenue for our new government by placing a tariff on the importation of foreign goods. It encourages domestic production such as glass and pottery. Northerners support this act to protect industries from outside sources such as the dreaded English. Those Southerners believe it is unconstitutional. What do they know? They're from the South. And as you can see, Houston is leading by 1 point. Houston is at 4th and goal with 2 yards to go to the end zone, and we'll be right back with our next message.
And we're back, folks. We're getting more information on this trial where witnesses are calling for Mr. Valenzuela to reward his students with extra credit and or A's. He is refusing to do so, and this could lead to execution. Join us tomorrow night where Mr. DeLarme is accused of attacking a Taft High School student. Horrible crime. I'm Felix Bewer with apush 7 News. Have a good day.